this is a straightforward question, and it says via Facebook, and it says, where did Cain get his wife? This is sent to us by a pastor, Pastor Mutinda, and he's wondering, this is a question actually I had myself when I was growing up, and still do to some extent. We had Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, and that's all I've read about. So where does Cain get his wife?
Sure. Well, if you look at a couple verses or a couple chapters later after the creation of Adam and Eve, in chapter 4, you read about the story of course, of Cain and Abel, the two probably elder sons of Adam and Eve. But in Genesis chapter 5, you'll actually have a genealogy that shares some more information about the life of Adam and his descendants. And you'll see in Genesis chapter 5, verse 4, that it says that then the days of Adam after he became the father of Seth, the third named son, were 800 years, and he had other sons and daughters. So we don't know the details of how many children he had, but there definitely were girls included in the family of,
Couldn't have been all
Adam
boys.
and Eve. It wasn't all boys, and we just don't know. But at that time, even though later on in Leviticus there are some restrictions given to marrying siblings at this time, with a pure genetic balance there apparently was no restrictions.
Is there something like culturally that for us it might be hard to comprehend this?
Absolutely, because we come from a culture where you don't marry your brothers and sisters or your first cousins, but in many cultures, and especially in ancient times, it was a common practice. Mm-hmm. Even today, it's a common practice among certain cultures where it wouldn't be such a shocking thing to consider that they were marrying members of their immediate family.
Yeah. So, when people ask about Cain's, I really appreciate what you mentioned because I hadn't thought about that before. There's this long genealogy, and there's a lot of time has passed, and it's such a big family. So I really appreciate those answers.